channel. But what's up? So this is a past, present, future reading for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And let me tell you, the energy is strong. So let's just get straight into it. And that was Megan Thee Stallion and Kehlani, Hit My Phone. If you guys want to know what that song is, all I've been listening to is Kehlani these days. But anyway, so let's get started. So in your most recent past, you have the bear. And the bear, as you know, is in hibernation for months, right? And then they come out of slumber and they're like, I'm hungry, so what do I want to get? So what this means for you is that in the most recent past, you could have finally woken up and been like, this is what I want to do with my life, and I'm going to go in the direction of that goal, of that change, of that desire that I want. And when the bear card appears in present form, it means that you don't have any more time to waste. The winter is over, so it's time to start getting moving on those projects that you've been putting off for so long, right? But since that came up in your most recent past, that indicates to me that you went through that already. And what signifies that even more in your present is the elephant. The elephant is such a beautiful creature and has so many different meanings, but in my deck, when the elephant card comes up, it indicates that you are in forward momentum moving forward, and that in the most recent past you could have had some hurdles and challenges that get thrown in your way, because that's how the elephant is. It'll put stuff in your way so that you can learn how to grow from it, and become a better person, or get more in line and more in touch with what it is that you desire, right? And what comes after that? The Phoenix. So this card represents being transformed and you standing after that transformation. So the Phoenix card is like, you've been through your karmic shit already, like now it's time to rejoice and continue that transformation and growth moving forward. But you have been through the difficulties, so the elephant could have thrown some stuff in your pathway, but you were able to move forward and kept a level head, and now you're ready to move forward in your life. The Phoenix card is an ultimate card of transformation. You know, the phoenix rising from the ashes. So in the most recent past, you could have just risen up and met yourself where you've been wanting to meet yourself for so long. So have you been talking to your higher self? Have you been like, oh, what would she tell me right now, my 50-year-old self? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? If not, time to make change. And this card, since it came up in your recent past, indicates to me that you're done with that karmic mess. You're moving forward. Not karmic mess, I shouldn't have said that. But sometimes, you know, karma can be messy, but it's for our greatest good. But anyway, you're moving forward and transforming into that person that you want to be. And what's interesting is that actually in the next pile, so that was all super positive momentum moving forward. In the recent past, you could have been like, all right, I'm doing this. And more so right now, presently, the shark card is indicated in your present. You know, sharks, they're sneaky, you know, but when the shark card appears, it indicates that there's something lurking in the shadows. What are you still not saying? So this could be a situation at work. So if we wanted to do it career-wise, you could have been like, all right, this is the direction I want to go in my career. I have the power to do it. I can get through any hurdles that are placed before me, and I'm ready to transform, and I'm ready to rise from those ashes. But maybe you still haven't left that job yet. Maybe you're almost there. You're working towards doing that. Or maybe you do like your job, but you are just, something is going on, right? And so when this card comes up, it could show like you need to speak your mind. Talk about something that is lurking in the shadows that you haven't brought to light. And if this is love related, this could indicate that you need to share with your partner, you know, something that could have upset you in the past, something that you're still not over, because this is preventing you from being able to move forward. And what I do feel strongly, the Fox card came up as the next card in your present. So the Fox card comes up with people who are really wise, who are strong, and since this came up in your present, the Fox card indicates that you need to make sure that you are still the same loving, joyous, and business-minded person that you know yourself to be. So if this is work related, remember that you are strong. Remember that you have the power to change your circumstance, and you have everything within you in order to do that. And if this is love related, get back to your person. So this could indicate that you could have told them, what's up, this bothers me, you know, what you did in the past. Sorry, my leg is going numb. You could have, you know, finally expressed, like, listen, mama, listen, papa, like, what you did really bothered me in the past. And you guys could be finally moving forward. The Fox card represents needing to also still be in touch with your loved ones, and showing them affection and all of that. And also in your present, you have two cards left. You have the Eagle and you have the Rabbit. What's really interesting is that the Eagle came right below the Phoenix card, which is a card of karmic transformation. And the Eagle card also represents transformation like the Phoenix. But what this indicates to me, since it's paired with the Rabbit, not that you're gonna go through another karmic cycle, because you just did that. However, what I think this indicates is that you're still unsure, you're still worried about this transformation that you're undergoing, whether it's in your relationship after you shared, you know, something that bothered you, or whether it's in your career when you finally, you know, told your boss, this is what's up, this is how I feel, and you're connecting back with your yourself and your business-minded abilities. And this could indicate that you're really fearful of having spoken up or having still gone through that karmic transformation, because the Rabbit has a little story to it. The Rabbit pops up, and the story behind the Rabbit is that the Rabbit complains and complains all day that one day the hawk is going to come down and scoop it up and eat it, right? And one day the hawk says, thank you so much for the idea, and does it. So really be intentional about what energy you're putting out into the universe and what you're saying in your mind and what you're saying out loud, because your thoughts become your reality. So if you're really nervous and scared about having shared this, whether at work or within your relationship, you know, that fear could potentially manifest, or it could be manifesting right now, you just being super fearful or doubtful of the connection, or doubtful, you know, of this rising from the ashes that just happened in the past. So just remember that karma doesn't make mistakes, and you are on this pathway for a reason. And so in the future, you're represented by the camel. The camel, as you know, can go for long journeys and long periods of time, you know, roaming the earth's terrain, but it knows when to stop and get nourishment. So as you are going through these transformations and dealing with these kind of sticky and uncomfortable feelings, take care of yourself. Make sure that you are eating healthy, that you're drinking your water, and this card also pops up when it's time for us to really connect. You got the Fox card in your present, and don't forget that card also indicates connecting to your loved ones. And I know it's really hard because of the pandemic and everything going on, but don't forget the people in your life who do truly care about you, and who will be there in your moments of doubt, fear, and worry. And then in your future, you also have the Bee card. The Bee card represents, you know, bees are joyous personalities to be around, and the Bee card comes out when we are overworked and undernourished, and then we start to sting, we start to gripe, right? So my little crabby Cancers, you know, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. So in the future, it could indicate that you could be overworked, undernourished, but you really need to take care of yourself, because in the future, you are represented by the cosmic egg. And so as you can see, the cosmic egg, you see a snake that's wrapped around this really, really beautiful egg, and you know, what does that mean? It means that you are in the final stages of your journey. You've taken this sort of, you know, you've created your own pathway. So like I said, you could have, you know, gotten a new job. You could have, you know, finally told your partner what's up, or told your boss what's up, and now you're in the final stages of reaching that journey. So when this card pops up, it's really you remembering to connect to your inner intuition, connect to you know, just who you know yourself to be, and connecting to what you need. But when this card comes up, the journey is complete. You have gone through the karmic fires, you've done the work that you've needed to do. All you need to do is just take care of yourself. Don't get crabby. And if you're going through this kind of like difficult energy right now of the shark, where you're finally bringing to light what's been bothering you for so long, just remember that you're on the right path, and this will help you get to the end of your journey. And I can't wait to see what's next. I really hope this resonated. This is super, super specific. And if you have any questions, please let me know. But I hope you guys are staying safe and you're happy. Thanks so much for coming.